It has been 12 months since I quit my job. I was picking up Lambos, I was picking up Rolls Royces. My boss, he was cutting my checks short. I'm tired of the 9 to 5. The weight of the world was on my chest and it was so hard to get out of bed. I lost thousands of dollars, trusted my investors. Most people would think it would just make the most sense to go back to my job. Things are looking very unrealistic right now. For 12 months, I have been trying to figure it out. So far, I have made... What's going on YouTube? Wavy Drew. I'm back with another video. And before I get into today's topic, I want you guys to click the link down below and we can set up a consultation call so we can begin the steps on making you undeniable, right? While you're at it, this is the link to my social, my Instagram. It is the same username for all social medias on all other platforms, right? Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe on the video as well. So, it has been 12 months since I quit my job. And yes, I'm only 24, but I've had over 22 jobs on my resume. I've seen it all, I've done it all, and honestly, I'm tired of the 9 to 5. I'm tired of the kiss-ups, I'm tired of the fakeness, I'm tired of the drama. So a year ago, I walked out of my last job. For 12 months, I have been trying to figure it out. So far, I have made $0. I had what most people would consider the perfect job. I had the dream job, the dream 9 to 5. You can clock in whenever you want to clock in, leave whenever you want to leave, just get your job done. I was one of the head VIPs, and I only say that because there was only 2 people working the business, right? But I was the second in command. I was overseeing everything. It was damn near my business. And I was involved in the luxury rental car space, meaning that I was picking up Lambos, I was picking up Rolls Royces, I was picking up exotic luxury cars in the state of California. So they were super, very high-end cars, right? And I was in these cars daily, driving them daily from city to city, daily, dropping off cars to high clients, big name. Pretty sure I can't say them all because it's confidential, but working with Ryan Garcia, people along that status. I had it all, but everything wasn't always what it seems. It's still a job. It's still a 9 to 5. You're still not working for yourself. You're still working for somebody else. My boss, he was cutting my checks short. He was arguing with me about prices and what would be right to pay me for the work that I was doing, right? I was bringing in cars to the fleet and I was supposed to be earning commission off those cars, and he would completely neglect that. He doesn't know that I have been stepped on my whole life. He doesn't know that I've been neglected, looked over, and disrespected my whole life. Most people would just stay and deal with the bullshit. But me, I have too much dignity. I have too much respect for myself, so I decided to walk out. After quitting, I had no plan, just a small belief in myself. But for months, that belief was buried under because I was spending days doing the same thing, stuck in the same routine. The weight of the world was on my chest and it was so hard to get out of bed every single morning. I was just wasting time. My friends would call me, they thought I lost that spark, that fire that was keeping me going. My ex would call me, she would see that I'm doing the same thing every day, waking up late. She's traveling, she's just shitting on me. I was just stuck because I couldn't go back to the streets. It's too risky. I couldn't go back to online or e-commerce because I had already did that before. I had already tried drop shipping. I have tried stock trading, everything. I lost thousands of dollars. I lost all trust in my investors and I had nobody left. I owed too many people money to just get up and start a clothing brand and start my own business. I had no right to go do that. And I could not find a single job that would possibly top the job that I had originally even left. So I was stuck until one day, I remember before I opened my eyes in the morning, I sent a prayer. And as I opened my eyes, I seen a beam of light flash onto my camera, flash onto the section to where I normally work and I do my laptop and content creation. That's when the idea sparked. And it sounds dramatic, right? It sounds like a sign. Right? Everybody's always looking for a sign, but it was good enough for me. So I hopped on my laptop and I invested the last of my money onto a mentorship. I had no money. I was dead broke, zero. But from that moment on forward, I had something that I haven't had in a long time. I had a sense of direction. I knew what I wanted to do and I finally had a blueprint as to how to go do that. So once I had that, I was thinking, cool, okay, let's do it. I already have value, I already have skill. Now I have a direction. Now I have somebody overseeing the work that I was putting in, so I wasn't wasting any more steps. Cool, let's grind this out. Let's start posting a video every day. Let's start doing what we have to do every single day and let's grind. And in a few weeks, we'll get a client, right? 2 to 3 weeks, we'll get a client, right? If we just keep posting. 3 weeks went by, 6 weeks went by, 12 weeks went by. And the amount of money that I have made so far since I started this process has still been $0. It's been over a year now. I still have not made any money. I have still not made any of the money back that I invested into my mentor, but I'm still showing up. My parents are begging me to get a job because they fear I'm going down a bad path. My friends are calling me. They're even doing side conversations on the side, thinking about how they could make me $1. My brother is tired of me waking him up every single morning so I could use his car just to go to the gym. And most people would quit here. Most people would think it would just make the most sense. It would be very realistic to go back to my job because things are looking very impossible right now. Things are looking very unrealistic right now. How do I explain to everybody else that it's already done? The damage has already been done. There's nothing more to discuss. I will not go back to having a 9 to 5. Because yes, even though I stand in the chaos, I stand in the storm on my boat, and the wood is tearing underneath me and I can see the water and I'm about to fall, every day that I wake up and continue to fight, I hear a faint voice in the mist. I hear a faint voice through the storm and the rain. And every day that I wake up at 4:30, it just gets a little louder. And it doesn't make any logical sense because it's not fear and it's not doubt. It feels like the voice is coming from something deeper than that. And I understand that the goal seems impossible right now. The weight might break through the wood and I'm going to fall in the water and drown. But I hear that voice and I just trust it for some reason. I find comfort in the voice that tells me, what if I do it? What if I keep going? What if I actually figure it out? I realize now that that voice is my faith. I realize now that the same power that created this universe, I realize that the same voice that created and spoke this universe into existence lives within me. The power is underneath my tongue. I went back and I watched my old videos and I started to realize that the way I speak, I need to stop speaking as I'm waiting in line or I'm waiting for something. I need to stop saying, when will it happen? Why isn't it happening? And I need to start speaking in the fact that I already bought my ticket. I'm already in the theater. I'm already in the show. There is no line to wait for. It's already done. I'm already here. I can't sit here and hope that it works. I have to know that it will work. Champions have been in the same position as you and they don't hope that the path is there. They keep walking and expect the steps to spawn as they take that step. That is how I need to move. That is what the voices are telling me and that is how I need to operate. And I know I'm not the only one. If you guys are in that same valley of feeling lost and stuck and you feel like you're just in the midst of a storm and you don't know what to do, but you know that you cannot stop, I'm here to tell you right now, I'm going to challenge you for 30 days to do the same thing that I will be doing every morning that I wake up. Every morning that I wake up, I will not look at my phone. I will not check my bank account. I will not allow the world to tell me what I'm worth. I'm leaving my phone down and I am declaring to myself who I am first. I am declaring to myself who I will become first, because you create your reality every single day. You have the power to change and manipulate your life to be the way that you want. It's under your tongue, it's under your actions, and it's in the way that you think. That voice is in your head. And if you need help trying to determine what it's telling you, if you need help trying to make that voice louder, if you need help just taking a step in that direction, click the link and we can see what steps we need to take to further and put you in the position and give you direction to attack your goals so you are no longer sitting there on a boat that's about to split in half. You now have faith that you could walk on water. My destiny was already written for me. I just have to go out and I have to make it happen. I have to allow what's going to happen to happen. A lot of you guys are too afraid to go after your goals and make something happen. Well, I'm telling you right now, book a call, work with me one-on-one, and we'll figure out what it is that you really are supposed to be, and we will make you undeniable. I'm out.